nothing you are doing now that no one else has ever done. So you're just a copycat. Have you heard about George Soros? Or you have not? Go to the internet, Google about George Soros. He was known as the man who broke the Bank of England in 1992 during the UK financial crisis. He closed his profits on the 16th of September 1992 with about $1 billion profit plus. That kind of success was a calculated one. In 2020, the price of oil was trading below $5 per barrel. In fact, in many exchanges, it was minus zero. If you had bought oil at that kind of price, tell me what you will lose. Nothing, because the price was below the risk. There was nothing to lose. And the oil is a very high liquid asset class that has a high demand. Between space of 15 months to 18 months, the price of the same oil moved from $0 oil price to over $120 per barrel. That is about 12,000 price movement because it is calculated in cent. It means each $1 added on oil price has 99 cents in it. So multiply it accordingly, you get 12,000 movement. Assuming you're holding a contract of just $200 in the oil price, I'm not saying a capital of $200 so that you won't get me wrong now. I say contract. Those who do this business, they know what I mean by contract, volume, or unit. So let's say you just have a unit of $200 on each movement in oil. Multiply $200 by 12,000, you'll be having a score of $2.4 million. That will be a profit you make within 15 to 18 months holding a contract of 200. Let's say you're just holding a contract of $100. That will be $1.4 million. Assume if it's $10. In September this year, Euro USD was trading at Euro was trading at 0.94 per dollar. That's less than $1 per 1 euro. And the euro is also a high liquid currency that also has a high demand. Within 60 days, go and check the price of euro now. And those who trade this business know the importance of price action and the benefit of buying at a low price and selling at a higher price. This business, I don't think is designed to give you regular income like daily income, pay your bills or stuff like that. I think it should be taken care by your paycheck work and business, other regular businesses. This business is actually built for wealth creation. Yeah. Just as some people, it's either they don't want to be informed, they prefer to act on influence because it's either you're influenced or informed, or they just want who will bear the cat. Do you understand? Now, concerning your question, if it's possible to trade without loss, there's no business that doesn't have a risk. I don't think it's possible to trade without a loss. However, it can be possible to trade without liquidation. In our trading firm, we have a system implemented after the pandemic that will make it impossible for accounts to go into liquidation. It can never happen, or it will not happen. If you go to the New York Stock Exchange during the pandemic, there was something they implemented called circuit breaker. Google about it. It was a system implemented to hedge against liquidation because the market was seriously falling. Now, when something happened, the humans, we need to think of a solution. This is not time to run away. Do you understand? Yes, there's risk in everything. However, risk is the vehicle which or upon which every investment or every business, even our life, lies on. But the difference between risk or the bridge between risk and ignorance is danger. So it's very dangerous doing a business or embark on a journey on ignorance level. However, when you are properly informed, you know what you're doing, you're knowledgeable enough, you have the high chances of surviving and coming up profitable. The business we do and the in investment space is all about alternative investments. You know, every alternative investment has one characteristics. It gives high returns because it has high risk. That's the reason. And that's why it's called alternative. Most alternative asset classes has the characteristics of giving you high return because it has high risk. Why we not one may ask, okay, what is the problem? The challenge is there. We are sure of high return and we are aware of the risk. So if you can dealt with the risk, you will see a return. And that return is potentially going to be high. So what most traders or any experienced investor does is to be able to deal with the problem, which is to tackle the risk. So we trade against risk and let the profit flows. It's very simple. You know, in advanced level, you're laughing. You're smiling. Sorry. In advanced level or professional level of any business you are doing, um, when you get to that level, it becomes less complex. Why at the beginners level is always very much complex. But if you can be able to gain the courage and confidence to move from advanced, sort of from the beginners level to advanced, you see that things become more easier. It happens in everything. If you're learning how to drive, you see that at the beginning stage of your driving, it will become a little complex for you. Keep pushing harder. 6 months to 1 year of driving experience, it become less complex. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're quiet. No, ask.